Let's talk about the iPhone 11 Pro Max. As you know, it's been released in 2019 and it's now 2022. Should you buy it right now? What's really going on with this device? And I have to tell you that I really like it except for one thing. And I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I hate the fact that there are plenty of them available to buy in the 64 gigabytes capacity. And this kind of sucks, to be honest. As you can tell, the obvious reason why is, of course, that you don't have enough storage, and this is such a powerful device that it could run so many different things, but simply not having at least 128 gigs, it's kind of a limiting factor. And other than that, I think that this device is going to be really useful and still suitable for daily use, even right now in 2022, 2023. Like iOS 16 is going to be looking really good on this one. Well, when it comes to the front side and all the features, it's pretty much the same thing when you compare it to like iPhone 12 Pro Max and 13 Pro Max. It's like the flagship, which is a little bit older, but I still think that it's such a good device except for that one thing. So in case you're thinking about it, please just avoid it. The 64 gigs is just not going to be enough. And as you know, Apple keeps supporting them with the software for a couple of years. So if you would at least get that like for 2 or 3 years, then it's just going to be not a lot at all. In this case, it really depends on what you want, because if you want like this big display, maybe you would even be good with the iPhone XS Max, which also looks really big, and it's that type of device, but it's not really that powerful. But if you would buy like an older device with more gigs, I think you would be better off than going for the 11 Pro Max with just 64. But if you're not really attached to the Max design, like you don't really care about the display being big, for the same price, I think that you should be able to get the 12 Pro, not the Max, but like an upgraded version of your iPhone, which is just smaller, but for the same or similar price. Also, the storage comes into play, and there are so many variations, so it really just depends on you, but yeah, I don't think, like I said, that 64 is really a lot, and iPhone 12 and 12 Pro don't really have 64 gigs anymore. Plus, also, the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max are kind of slippery on the sides. As you know, the sides are curved, and I personally, and maybe that's just my thing, but it just kind of slips out of my hand really easily, even though I have a case on it. The case also has to copy the shape of the actual iPhone, so the iPhone protection case is just gonna be kind of similar and still curved, like rounded. And the 12s and 13 are really like a break on the table on the desk. So I think that this is like a big advantage over the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max. Also, you have one specific color with the iPhone 11 Pro, which is midnight green, and even though I think it's nice, it's this one that I have in my hand, but you can get some sort of similar thing with the latest colors, with the new ones on the iPhone 13. Not really on the iPhone 12 and 12 Pro, however, but there you have the blue colors, whatever they called it actually. But yeah, you have some specific colors. Not sure if you actually care about it that much, because you will probably put a case on it anyway, so I wouldn't really bother with the colors. But if you want to, you have the midnight green, which is specific to the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max, and you're not gonna get the same exact colors on any other iPhone, even though the 13s, like I said, have similar green tone to them. But yes, it's just up to you. Also, if you have never used this device in real life, just keep in mind that it's a very heavy piece of tech that you're not really want to be carrying around that much. I mean, you at least have to get used to it, but it's the same thing with any big device. Like, the weight is really comparable. It's just like a couple of grams of difference between the 12 Pro Max as well as the 13 Pro Max, so I wouldn't consider this to be like a downside of it. Just keep in mind that it's a thing, and it's just going to be a really heavy device for you. So yeah, even the iPhone XS Max was like just a couple of grams lighter than the 11 Pro Max. So it's really up to you, but I just need to say that it's a really chunky piece of tech. Anyways, guys, I do hope that you wanted to see something what I was showing you in this video. Perhaps if you have some other thoughts about it, let me know about all of them down below in the comments. I will probably reply to you, but I'm just gonna wrap up the video right here. Just let me know if you like this type of content. Let me know what I could improve or some things that you want to point out. I'm really open to anything, so yeah, leave a thumbs up if you liked it. You can subscribe for more videos like these, even though I focus more on like answering users' questions and things that may be confused about when it comes to iPhones, iPads, Apple Pencils, Apple Watches, whatever. So yeah, you can check out the channel to see what the videos are about. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, your support, and see you guys later.